Well, hello there and welcome back, you lovely lot. Today we've got an elegant champagne gold nude set for you. Now, I wasn't entirely sure what I was going to do. All I knew was that I needed to incorporate some champagne gold, and I had some beautiful champagne gold Mylar pieces, which you can see me popping at the tip here on the little finger, and I am in love with them. So I thought, perfect, I can use those. Now, the core powder, I wasn't entirely sure. I got out honey pearl, but it was on the peachy side a little bit too much. I needed it to be really light, like a lot lighter. So I added some white diamonds and some crystal glass. Gave it a good mix up, and I got a paler sort of, it is still on the honey pearl, you can still see it's honey pearl, but it is a lot lighter. So I put that as my nude in this set. Then I'm coming in with coconut milk on the middle finger, and again I really wasn't sure what I was going to do. As you can see, I start to fade it up, and I think I was going to do like a fade with that nude shade that I had made. But halfway through doing this, I thought, I'll tell you what, I'll block it, I'll colour block it, and then I can put coconut milk on one half, and then the nude shade on the other half. I can put like a champagne gold striping tape across it and do some hand painting. Great, that's what I'll do. So I change it to a colour block, so I have to build that up. So I come in, do most of the work with my brush, then I leave that to set up. Now I'm going to put the nude shade all over the ring finger, and I'm going to pull that down, and it was quite a little bit sheer in places, so I had to go in with a little bit more. I didn't want to be able to see through it, but I still wanted it thin. So like I said, I'm just going to put a thin layer just over the top to make it more opaque, and then I will leave that to set. Now I'm going to come in on the ring finger. I have coconut milk again on this one. I do say that whether it's the nude or the white, whichever I pick at the beginning, I will use that shade all the way through. Whether it be Snow White, then I would use Snow White all the way through. Same with coconut milk, I wouldn't swap it. And the same with the nude. I like to be consistent, so I would use that. Whether I'm doing 4 fingers or whether I'm doing 10, doesn't matter, I would be consistent. The only thing I would swap and change would be the colours. So what I'm going to do is come in with a trail of those beautiful shards, and I wanted it to be one shade underneath, and I wanted the white to make that champagne gold come through. And I absolutely love these metallic Mylar. I love them. So I thought I'll be able, if I get one shade underneath, I can use the bigger pieces instead of just picking out, the little pieces all the time or cutting them up. So I had a mixture of both the little pieces and the big pieces, and I trail it all the way across the nail like I usually do. Then I can come back on the middle finger. I did go in with a file and just sharpen up that edge a little bit before coming in with that nude shade, and I will pop that at the tip area on this middle finger. So I keep patting that into place, making sure I'm happy with that all over before leaving that to set. Then I'm going to come in with some gripper glue on the ring finger, and to that I'm going to put some, it's both gold and champagne gold. It's yellow gold, and it's got champagne gold thread through it. It is beautiful. And what I thought I could do with this is put that all over this nail, and then have little diamonds periodically at the end all over this nail, and make that like the feature nail. So I thought that would very pretty. So I hold that in place until it sticks, and then I come in and trim that up, and then I come in with a really wet bead, just like I do if it's glitter. I come in with a wet bead of clear acrylic, and what that will do is it will fill in the gaps, so that when I come in with my capping bead, I'm going to get little to no air bubbles. So I will clear cap that with crystal glass from CJP. I'm using the 1 monomer today. I do have the 1.2, but I'm using that on myself at the moment. Not that I have any nails on at the minute. I can't have them on at the moment. I'm trying to grow them out a little bit. So here I am capping that completely. Then once I am done with that, I will clear cap the rest of these nails. I'm only going to show you this one. I will then file and buff these into shape before we can come in then and do some nail artwork. So I found some fancy pants striping tape in the way of some little roses. So I thought, with this being like an antique gold champagne sort of look we're going for here, this would look really nice along this this colour block here. So I pop that where I want it. When I'm happy, I will trim that up, take off any excess. I always cut it like a mil shorter, so that when I put the top coat on, it's going to completely encapsulate, and I mean completely encapsulate, any artwork that's on those nails. I don't want anything coming between the top coat and that acrylic. Any artwork that may come between that, whether it be decals or chrome or striping tape, that's when you can get lifting. That's when it can start to peel and separate. So the idea of top coat is to completely encapsulate and seal in what's on that nail. So okay, then I'm going to come in and do some one stroke. That's right, check me out guys. I know, I'm bringing you all sorts, aren't I? So what I'm doing is using Artisan gel paints in gold and white. I pick up what I need on the brush there and I load that, and I won't go in and start to apply it onto the nail until I'm happy that I'm getting the ombre from the white to the gold and that the brush is fully loaded. I'm using the Kirsty Meakin, I think it's the Cassidy brush. I do have both, but I think it's the Cassidy that's got the one stroke brush on it. I'm sure it is. It's the angled one. So what I'm going to do is, on that colour block where that line is and that striping tape, in the middle on the half of the white, I'm going to do half a flower. Then what I would do is do half a flower going off the nail on the left, now at this stage I'm not too worried if it's rather sheer, because it will actually have two coats, and the thing is with one stroke is you have to build up layers. And I'm going to put another bit of a flower going off at the end there. So once I'm happy with that, I'll put that in the lamp and that will get a full cure. Then I'm going to come in with my second layer and I'm going to go over that and just repeat exactly what I've just done. Now this is the first time I've actually done it in a set. Now Shona came to me October, November last year, and we sat and had a nail play, and we decided we were going to have a go at this. We were going to have a go at one stroke, and we both sat there and we had the acrylics out. I didn't use gel paints, and I didn't even know you could use gel paints then, and we got them out and we had a play. And the ones that I had, they weren't pigmented at all, not nearly enough. So when I did this course and we were doing it with the gel paints, it was then that I learned the ins and outs of the basics on how to do the one stroke. So this, after the course, is the first set that I've actually done with it, you know, within a set. So guys, I'm going to go over with Tack Free Top Gloss from CJP. That second layer has been in the lamp and fully cured. Then I'm going to go over with Top Gloss, and then I pop that into the lamp and give that a full 60-second cure. Can you hear the birds? I've got the window open. So I've popped some gems onto the ring finger, and then I'm going to come in with my Barbara 1 brush. And this is a detailer brush, and what I'm going to do is come in with some of that gel paint and do some fine details on the one stroke to bring out and make that flower pop. When I finish doing that, I will then put it in the lamp for a full 60-second cure. Then guys, that's the end of the video. I really do hope you've enjoyed this little nail play today. If you have, please take a moment and hit that thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed already, I would absolutely love it if you would. As always, there's a clip at the end to show you the design in detail, and everything that used today will be listed below in the description box. If you've got any questions or comments, please pop them below. Until next time, thanks for watching guys. Bye!